Man, I really can't decide on one specific one, but I think right now we're leaning more towards the outfield, and obviously the catcher position is still wide open. That room's been working really hard. You got Cal, Charlie, and Ryan. They've all been doing their thing at the plate as well, so I think it's going to be really exciting to see what that room holds and how well they perform this season.
Was it frustrating at all to maybe shift away from catcher because your injury there in the fall kind of set you back a little bit? Was that process frustrating for you at all?
Yeah, it was definitely frustrating. You never want to go through an injury, especially in that time of the fall, so it kind of messed things up there. But just giving them more opportunities, that's always great because they work really hard. Honestly, they're probably the hardest workers on the team. So just them having those opportunities to get their reps and just to put themselves in the position that they're in before the season, it's been awesome to see.
What's the energy on the field? Obviously, these last couple of scrimmages, what are you seeing? How's it feeling getting closer to game day?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I think the energy has kind of been unmatched so far. A lot of the guys are putting great swings on the ball, and obviously our pitchers are doing their things. We've probably got the best staff in America, and I think I can say that pretty confidently. So yeah, just seeing what they've done on the mound and just seeing how we've kind of bonded in the locker room and on the field as well. We haven't been completely together as a team yet, but you can already tell that the guys that are going to be on the bench want to be there for each other, and the guys that are on the field are also there for the guys on the bench at all times.
How do you feel the play right now, kind of leading up to this opening weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I can't lie. I think I was 8 for 13 in our little fall spring scrimmage series right there. So I feel really good. It looks like beach ball right now. So hopefully we can just keep that carrying over to the season.
All the competition you guys have in the outfield, just how much angst or readiness is there to get to games and really test all that out, figure all that out?
Yeah, no, like you said, there's so much competition out there. I mean, you've got Christian Scott, Kyle Booker, Reese Chapman, Dylan Dreiling. You could go on for days. And every single one of them gets here to the park earlier than everybody else just to get in the extra work because they know that there's going to be somebody that's going to separate themselves from everybody else. So, yeah, just seeing them put in all the work, I can't give enough credit to all of them for that.
Tony had said Reese and Dylan were two guys you could tell did their work over winter break. Just what have you seen from them the last few weeks?
Yeah, no, Reese came back and he's been absolutely crushing the ball. So just seeing that out of him. And Dylan had some work to do in the outfield, and you can tell that he went home over break and really got after that. It's kind of tough for him living in Kansas, probably cold up there, but he found a way to get it in.
Jared, how do you manage training when you're not 100% sure which position you're going to play? Because catcher and outfield are like two completely different things.
Yeah, last year whenever Evan was going through his transition, he would always try to make a way to go to the outfield every once in a while. So for me, it was kind of a opposite of what he was doing. I would do more outfield stuff, but then I'd do catching stuff on the side. And there towards the beginning of this year, it was more catching stuff and then outfield on the side. So I think right now I've got a pretty good balance of both of them, and I'm pretty confident that I could do whichever one is called upon.
It's been like having Q back. It's a guy you spent a lot of time with before he left, but how different is just the background for this team when you've got a guy like that?
Yeah, no. When you have Q, I mean, it's a completely different program. If I'm being honest, he sets the standard really high for us in the weight room and on the field. He always makes sure that we're in there doing what we're supposed to be doing, making sure that we're mobile, and he's always going to be there for you off the field too. And I think that's super important with a strength coach because it's somebody that relates to you a lot. And just him being back has been huge for our program.
It seems like every day there's a new accolade for Dolander or somebody saying something pretty outrageous in a good way. How have you seen him kind of handle all the hype building into this big season for him?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's handled it great. He's done really well. Obviously, like you said, all the accolades that he gets, but he deserves every single one of them. He works harder than most of the guys on our team, so credit to him for that. And just seeing the way that he's developed from last year to this year, it's hard to say this, but he's improved from last year. So just knowing that he's going to have a great year and everything that he's done to get to this point.
In what ways have you seen him improve as a pitcher this year?
Yeah, he's developed a few new pitches, or not really a few new pitches, but he's got a new one. I'm not going to say what it is. And then he's been working on all of his other off-speed pitches as well. So I think having the command of those, and then obviously his fastball is overwhelming as it is.
You mentioned the catcher room. Tony spoke very highly of Cal Stark this offseason. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, I mean, Cal can just swing the bat, and that's pretty much what it is. Similar to Dylan, he had to work on his defense a little bit, and you could just tell the world of difference from where he was in the fall to where he is now. So it's pretty awesome to see what all he did over break, and he's taking getting his body in shape very seriously. So just seeing him do that and really focus on just toning in back there, it's been pretty cool.
A few more for Jared.
Identity of the team kind of at this point in the season.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're really ever going to find your identity as a team this early in the year. It's going to be more towards the middle, towards the end of the year. But, right now I think everybody's bonding really well in the locker room. We have great talks, and we just like having fun with each other. So I think we're in a really good spot. But I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
Those guys in the back end of the bullpen that you didn't really know were going to be on the team this year, the Zach Joyces and Halverson wasn't healthy, and Andrew Lindsay, Camden Sewell coming back. How do you see those guys bolstering the end of the pitching staff from top to bottom?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but they're probably not going to get a ton of innings just simply because of how good our starters are. But I know whenever they do get in the game, they're going to do their job. They do it every single time. I think in the scrimmages that we've had, they've probably given up less than 5 runs combined. So it's pretty special to see what all they can do. And then obviously just having Camden back for his last year, his leadership role that he plays, he's been helping the freshman pitchers a lot, and just giving good leadership to them and helping them whenever they're going through tough times.
Does Chad Zerker have the best mustache in college baseball?
That's actually a tough question to answer. His is pretty good. Goodness gracious, Kirby's is good as well, but I'll have to go with Chad on this one.
One more quick one. Just the most depth y'all have in the catcher room since you've been here?
Yeah, I think so. My freshman year, obviously, when Pav was here, we had Jackson Greer, and Pete worked a little back there. But I think the depth back there this year is just really special. Having 4 guys that can legitimately catch in the SEC and who can swing the bat in the SEC as well, it's awesome to see. And just how hard they work, like I said earlier, it's really a testament to what they've done.
Thanks, Jared.